Alright, what's going on, guys? It's the Penguin Boy here, back with another video. And it's been a while, but in this video, so if, you're getting your holiday gifts late, or, you just want a good list for the future in general, I am going to be making a tier list on Nintendo Switch games, and I'll be ranking them on whether you should get them or not, whether it be for yourself or whether it should be for somebody else, or, so I'll be going over each tier. So must buy, pretty self-explanatory, must buy. You need these games no matter what. Seriously recommend. Yeah, I recommend it for the most part, and it's closer to must buy, but there might be a few reasons to why you may not want to get it. And then can't go wrong with it. You can't really go wrong with it, but there are still slightly better options out there, maybe. And then depends on situation, depends on the certain situation, because it could be a multiplayer only game, or you might need online, something like that. Then price drop only, good game, but only get it when it's on price drop. Not worth it, and avoid, just no. Even if you should never even touch the game, and then don't have enough experience to say, games I just can't judge personally. Alright, so let's begin. So first off, Mario Odyssey, that is a must buy. I think this is single-handedly not the best Switch game in my opinion, but I think it's the safest Switch game. I don't see why anyone would really dislike it, unless you're a hardcore Mario fan. You may not like elements of it, but if you're getting it as a casual gift, you're getting it for yourself to get into Switch. This is a great game. It's easy as a campaign, but then gets harder later on. I think it has stuff for everyone. The mechanics are fun. It has issues that you're not going to really notice while playing it. You're going to have so much fun that you're not going to recognize issues until after, playing through it, or you may not even recognize it at all. Alright, Super Mario 3D All-Stars. I know this game is technically not existing anymore, but I've seen it in stores. I've still seen it in, Target and stuff. I'm going to put it in depends on situation. It's, as a collection, it's not that good, but the games in it are really good. The way they made it wasn't that great, but you can't go wrong with the games. They're great games. Mario Galaxy is it's probably the best Mario game in my opinion, or at least my favorite. Odyssey is probably the best one, but I think it's the best one in terms of level design. But if you've already played the games, there's no point in getting this unless you're that desperate to go back to it. Alright, new Pokemon Snap. I haven't personally played it, but I'm honestly gonna say can't go wrong with it, because I know some people might say price drop only. That's personally for me, but honestly, if you really like Pokemon, I don't think you can go wrong with it. Monster Hunter Rise, I don't have enough experience to say. Smash Ultimate, must buy. This also is perfect for anyone. It's perfect for anyone at any age, and you can play it with others. This is the definitive Switch game, in terms of a party pack kind of thing. Not the definitive in terms of best, I'm just saying definitive, for your collection, it's a must-buy, for sure. 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, I'm putting that in seriously recommend. Here's why. Personally, for me, this is a must-buy. However, some people have already played this on the Wii U, but I'm not going to factor that too much. But some people have probably already played this on the Wii U. And if you don't have anyone to play the main campaign with, it may not be as fun, but it's still really good. Even if you don't have anyone to play it with, it's still seriously recommend. I love this game. I even like it more than Odyssey. But I might just have to put in seriously recommend, because the linear design isn't for everybody. I really want to, maybe it's in must buy. I'm also going to put them in order in a way. I'm going to put in seriously recommend for now. And you know what? It's a must buy. If they have it on Wii U, try to keep that in mind if you're gifting it to someone, or if you're getting it for yourself and you don't have it, it's a must buy, honestly. Because of Bowser's Fury, actually no, that's a must buy. Animal Crossing, seriously recommend. I haven't actually played too much of it, because I don't own it yet, but I am getting it for Christmas, actually. Yeah, this game has a lot of content in it, despite what people say. It has a lot of content, it has a ton of stuff. They released a new update, which added a bunch. I should recommend it. The only reason it's not must-buy, actually there's many reasons, but I think the key reasons, because it's not for everyone. It could be very slow, and people may not like the kind of game it is, But overall, just recommend. Pikmin 3 Deluxe, can't go wrong with it. It's Pikmin. You know what you're getting out of it. I think I'd put it higher than Pokemon Snap. And even here, if I was sure it'd be the lowest, I'd probably put Smash above for now. But yeah. So yeah, Pikmin 3 Deluxe, you can't really go wrong with it. Tropical Freeze is seriously recommend. Now, if you already have this on Wii U, or whoever you're giving it to already has it on Wii U, then it's not any different. It has a funky mode, but if you're getting it for a younger child, It's not a bad idea actually because of the funky mode, but if you're a huge fan of platformers, this is it's really good. I seriously think this is one of the best platformers out there, and I really recommend it. Luigi's Mansion 3, I also seriously recommend it. Uh, put it here. The multiplayer and the online is alright, but the campaign is really good. But it's short. I don't think it's close to must buy because there's certain parts of it that aren't like for everyone, and some puzzles. The puzzles aren't that good, but yeah, I think it goes there. Alright, Stardew Valley, just like Animal Crossing, seriously recommend. I'm gonna put it here. Really great. It's better than Animal Crossing in many ways. Again, even with Stardew, I don't have too much experience with it, but I seriously recommend it. It's really relaxing and it's alright. It's really relaxing and it's really good. Alright, Cuphead. I really want to put this in must buy. This is one of my favorite games of all time, I swear. But I'm gonna have to put it here for the main reason that it's hard and it's not for everyone. I have to admit it, it's not for everyone. However, if you don't mind the challenge and you like the run and gun boss like game design, if you're a huge fan of good art styles, you need to get this game. If you don't mind difficulty, get this game. If you have someone to play it, get this game. Even if you're like people that are bad at games, but you're like two, it's perfect. This game is so good. It's one of the best games on it. Well, not one of the best games objectively, just one of my favorites. Celeste, also seriously recommend. It's such a good game. It's also like Cuphead. It's really hard. Not like as high as Cuphead for me, but Celeste is such a good game. It has a good narrative. Gameplay is really fun if you actually like that kind of gameplay, which I do. Well, I don't, but I think Celeste does it well, and it makes it fun. And yeah. Alright, Untitled Goose Game. I know people are gonna put this seriously recommend. I do think it's good, but I'm gonna put it in can't go wrong with. Can't go wrong with it, but I'm not gonna recommend it to the same level as these games. Alright, Fire Emblem, don't have much experience with it. Sonic Mania, definitely seriously recommend. For Sonic fans, it's a must buy, but someone like me is not really a Sonic fan. I think it's seriously recommend. I'm gonna put it here. Kirby Star Allies. Ooh, this goes in price drop only. Now, it has a ton of updates that they added, and even if you have like like if you're like a young child or you're getting it for young kids, like very young kids, then maybe I could put it with Can't Go Wrong. But in an overall scope of things, it's a price drop only game. It's a game that's worth $40. It's great for $40. I think if you get fined for $40, you should definitely get it. But yeah, not for 60. Kirby Fighter 2, don't have much experience with it. Hyrule Warriors, the original, depends on the situation, because if you don't like the Warriors gameplay, but you really like Zelda, you'll probably enjoy this. But if you don't like either, you're definitely not going to enjoy this. And if you like Warriors and not Zelda, you'll probably still enjoy it. It really depends. I do like Hyrule Warriors, but I do prefer Age of Calamity, which is next. And that's also going to depend on situation. But it's a lot higher, because this, if you haven't played Breath of the Wild, don't get this, which I'll get to that game later. If you have played Breath of the Wild, definitely try this out. Yeah. Right. Yoshi's Crafted World. I think it's nice, but I kind of want to put it in price drop only. It's not. I think $40 is a good price for it. I think 60 is a bit much. Not because it's a 2D game. Trust me, Cuphead, Celeste, Donkey Kong, all worth the price. I mean, Cuphead and Celeste are cheap, but Donkey Kong worth the price, 100%. But yeah. Tennis Aces. I'm also gonna say can't go wrong with it. At this point, with all the updates, it's a tennis game. You really cannot go wrong with it. I'm gonna put it below also though. I don't seriously recommend it, but you cannot go wrong with it. Mario plus Rabbids. Don't have much experience, sadly. Mario Maker 2. I kind of want to put this in depends on situation, but that's just doing disservice to the game. I'm putting it in seriously recommend. But let me explain. If you are very imaginative, or you're getting it for someone that's imaginative, this is seriously a must-buy. But if you don't have Nintendo Switch Online, maybe not. Because, okay, if you only want to build levels, and you don't even care if other people play it, just get it. But if you want to play other people's levels, and, you want other people to play your levels, then make sure you have Switch Online. Or else, it's definitely not a game you should get. You know what? No, I'm gonna keep it there. I think it's still worth it, even if you don't have Switch Online. Just depends on how you, which I guess should go and depends on situation. but that's just doing disservice because it's a really amazing game. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it there. Splatoon 2, depends on situation. Here's why. I love Splatoon 2. One of the best Switch games, 100%. But if you don't have Switch Online, it's not that fun. It's not that fun with that Switch Online because the campaign's kind of boring. But if you have Switch Online, get it. It is truly amazing. Actually, again, that's kind of doing disservice to it. I'm gonna put it on depends on situation. Yeah. Hat in Time's good. I'm gonna put it in can't actually I could seriously recommend it, but I don't think I have enough experience. So for now, I'm gonna put it I mean for the price it's pretty good. I'm gonna put it here. It's a great platformer. Will you play Tetris? Don't have played that. Sorry, I haven't played Cadence. Alright, let's go. Honest for me, I don't think Let's Go is that great. I do think it's fine. It's faithful, but the catching mechanic kind of ruins it for me. But again, this is not opinion, but I think a kid could enjoy this actually. So I'm gonna put this in price drop. Don't get it for 60, but if you're like a very young person, I think you could have fun with it. Pokemon Sword and Shield really depends, honestly. I haven't played too much of it. I haven't actually really played it, but I can't just not include. It depends on what you want in the Pokemon game. Good job, I haven't played that. Let's go Eevee. It's going here. Link's Awakening. You can't go wrong with it, honestly. I wouldn't seriously recommend it, but it is really, really good. It's really well designed. Alright. You know where Breath of the Wild is going. No, I'm joking. Must buy. Definitely. This game is the best first Switch game that anyone could get. This was my first Switch game and many others, and it is such a good game. I mean, the open world is amazing, the gameplay is amazing, the puzzles are great. As a Zelda game, as a core Zelda game, it's not the best traditionally, but as a game overall, it is amazing. And I think it actually does a good job of being a Zelda game. People say it doesn't belong as a Zelda game. I think it does. Yeah. Snipper clips. I mean, I guess can't go wrong with it because, well, I'm gonna put depends on situation. I wouldn't say price drop only. It is cheap, but it's like, it's only fun with friends or someone to play it. Xenoblade. This is one of those games that I haven't actually really played, but I have always wanted to play because it looks so dang good. I'm gonna put it in seriously recommend, honestly. I haven't really seen much of these games. I know that's weird. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna put Xenoblade in seriously recommend. But, oh my god. I don't know. Should I actually even, because I haven't played it, so I'm just gonna. But, okay, I think it's the RPG fix. From what I've seen, I'd seriously recommend it. Alright, Undertale. Okay, so if you haven't played Undertale already, then, decide. But if you've played it, then, decide. But if you haven't played this game, it's a must-buy. I actually like it more than, it's here for me. It's such a good game. It's in my top 3 games of all time. With Breath of the Wild and Mario Galaxy being the others, but I'd put Undertale at number 2, probably. But Undertale, the thing with Undertale is that if it's for a very young kid, it's actually really good for a very young kid, but it has some mild swearing. Like really mild. And it can get kind of dark, and depending on how you play it, it can play out a certain way. It can get really dark, really lighthearted. Even like the most lighthearted playthrough has some dark and sad moments in it. So, maybe not the best for like the youngest person, but yet again, it can teach them some good lessons too. Even though it could scar them in many ways. But Undertale's a must-buy. It is such a good game. If you haven't played this already, just play it. It's worth all the money and more some. Okay. Hollow Knight, it's here. Actually, no, I'd probably put it above Celeste. I won't say it's a must-buy, but it is still really, really. It's kind of must-buy. Like I would say it is, but like Metroidvanias aren't for everyone. Now, Undertale, people might say RPGs aren't for everyone if you haven't played it, but trust me, I don't like RPGs that much. It's amazing, and like, trust me, it's a good game. And Hollow Knight, Metroidvania, it can get kind of grindy, so I don't think it is the type of game everyone would want. But I mean, it's good. Right. Crash Bandicoot. 4, you can't go wrong with the Crash games, but it can be immensely hard. I'm gonna keep it like here. Yeah, it's good. Can't go wrong with it. I haven't actually played these games, but I know what they are. I just kind of forgot them by name. Alright, Insane Trilogy, probably below Crash 4, but maybe it's the same. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, not worth it. It's not a void, but it's just not like a void is like doesn't matter situation. If you saw this for like $5, I guess, but like, you know, it's not really worth it. Bravely Default, don't have much experience. ARMS, price drop only. Definitely a price drop only game. Not worth the $60 in the slightest. That's going in the lower, and I'm actually putting Kirby in the top. Actually, no, I'll put Yoshi in the top. Yeah, I think that's fair. Alright. Mega Man 11. Don't have much experience. Pokemon Quest. It's not. It's free. So, here I guess. It's free. It's not that good, but it's free. Clubhouse Games, you cannot go wrong with it. That's going at the top. And I'm actually putting it like this. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Alright, Fire Emblem, Tetris 99, depends on the situation. Depends if you like Tetris. I mean, if you have Switch Online, it's free, but like, if you want the extra stuff, no. And Super Mario Party, I actually, earlier, like a year ago, I'd say this is depends on situation. I think it's a decent Mario Party game, and it's a pretty good, oh my god, it's a pretty good party game overall. However, now that Superstars is out, I'd say it's price drop only. I do think it's good. I still think it's a good return to form. But now that Superstars exists, there's just no point in really getting this one unless you're playing it with a friend or something, you know. Alright. Shoot Dungeon, don't have much experience. Super Mario Man R. It's not a void, it's also not worth it. It's not that good. It gets repetitive really fast, right? Box Boy and Box Pro. I haven't actually played it, surprisingly. Or, yeah, I don't have enough experience. Overcooked 2. Depends on situation. If you have people to play it with, it's fun. If you don't, it's not fun. Well, I won't say it's not fun. It's just not as fun. Terraria, again, it's one of those. It's like Minecraft. You cannot go wrong with it. Though Minecraft is really amazing, honestly. Overcooked 1. Not as good, but I'd put it there. Miitopia. Miitopia is it's really creative. I really like it. I actually only played the demo on Switch, but I really like the direction it went. And I'm not gonna seriously recommend it, but I have to put it in can't go wrong, to be honest. Like, Miitopia is really creative and well designed. Alright. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Alright. So, these are the Pokemon games on Switch that I think I've enjoyed the most. And, it depends. This is so hard to do because let me go to Bug Fables. Bug Fables is seriously recommended. If you like Paper Mario, you should get Bug Fables. So it's really good. All right, now, so I think it's going above price drop only for me. Like, now it depends on situation. Now, if you've played the original games and you don't really want to go back to these, did you really get it? Yeah, but I'm gonna have to put it in can't go wrong because I really like it. If it were to my personal friends, I'd seriously recommend it because none of us have really played Brilliant Diamond, and the one that has, I mean, the original Diamond, and the one of my friends that has already got the remakes says it's really good. So yeah, I know many people don't like the art style. You know, there's problems with it, but overall, I would say you can't go wrong with it. And that's my list. Let's look at it. So must buy, Breath of the Wild. These are the must buys. The games you must get no matter what. Like, doesn't matter who you're getting it for, kinda, except for Undertale. But they need it. So Breath of the Wild, Smash Bros, Mario Odyssey, Undertale, and Bowser's Fury. Undertale is still good for everyone, but maybe like very, very young kids may not want to like experience some of the things in it. Right, seriously recommend games that I'd say you should get for the most part, but there's very minor things that maybe you won't want to get it. Cuphead, Hollow Knight, Celeste, Donkey Kong, Stardew Valley, Luigi's Mansion 3, Animal Crossing, Mario Maker 2, Hat in Time, Xenoblade, Bug Fables, and Sonic Mania. Can't go wrong with games you can't go wrong with. Like, you cannot go wrong with these games. but you should probably look at the games above it first. Clubhouse Games, Link's Awakening, Pikmin 3, Pokemon Snap, Miitopia, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, Untitled Goose Game, Crash 4, Crash Trilogy, Mario Tennis Aces, Terraria, and Pokemon Quest. Depends on situation. Splatoon 2, which is amazing, but if you don't have online, it's useless. Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, which is also really amazing or really good, but if you haven't played Breath of the Wild, it's not that you're not gonna connect with it as much. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, 3D All Stars, Overcooked 2, Overcooked, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Snipper Clips, and Tetris 99. Price drop only games that you should only really get if it's like on sale for $40 or below. Yoshi's Crafted World, Kirby Star Allies, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Super Mario Party, and Arms. Not worth it, Super Bomberman R, and Mario and Sonic, the Olympic Games. And these are all the ones that I don't have enough experience with. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it actually helped you buy games. But let me know what you thought of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.